Guess who's back on the walking journey? That would be me, just walking through the woods again. Have my map coordinating where I'm walking on this journey, and I'm gonna start logging the hours again. I mean, not the hours, the miles, kilometers in the Excel spreadsheet until we get to our destination. So right now we're just continuing the walking all the way the distance to South Africa, which, by the way, I was in South Africa like a few days ago. Just came back, was visiting my fiance. It's a pretty exciting journey. The stuff with the travel, stuff with the COVID is pretty strict. How they kept asking for a the same COVID test every time I got to a new gate at the airports. Went through Netherlands to get there. Then what happened was traveled through the Netherlands to Johannesburg to Durban. Then on the way back, it was from Durban to Johannesburg to Paris to United States. And the reason I had to go through Paris was because there was a moratorium on flights from the Netherlands, which I found out halfway through my trip and didn't know that was a thing. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta switch planes on my way back, won't be able to get home. And if you don't get home, you kind of lose your job, and bad things will happen. So I'm now at my old house, going through the walk I used to go on all the time around a lake. And this is going to be fun. The only thing is, I can't really do these videos, really hog up the hard drive space on my phone. So I got to find a way to free up more hard drive space on my phone. I don't know. There is a iPhone with a larger storage capacity. Not sure if I want to go for that one, but depends on how much I want to do these videos and if I can find a hard drive dedicated to them. What I'll probably do, I'll probably buy a hard drive dedicated to just the walking videos and also the Minecraft videos. So that'd be a good idea. So looking back on the previous episodes, which has been like several months since the last one, this is going to be episode 21 of the walking journey. What I did was I added Tanika to the journey, but she's using her Fitbit to track her steps. So I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I just, because like it's hard to track. We'll find a way. It'll be fine. It's just that we haven't been tracking her steps for this entire time. It's kind of like unbalanced in a way, since it's mostly just my steps and not hers going towards the same goal. It might be a little bit better to meet on our journey in actual the quote distance to South Africa instead of somewhere in the middle. I don't know. But it will encourage both of us to do more walking. We're both trying to be really health conscious. So it's a good idea, I guess. Oh my gosh, out of breath already. How must I've missed you walks so much. It was just walking up that hill that got me out of breath. But yeah, this will be a fun thing to look back on all the videos in the future once this journey is complete, and it will be complete. It's 8,000 miles or something, but it can be done. So continuing our walk, what I do, I brought a mask with me in case I want to go into any store as I'm walking. Like, for example, I want to go to a grocery store or something. So I also have my wallet with me. I doubt I'll be doing it, but whatever. Continuing the walk here. And there's birds flying right in front of me. You didn't see that, but you can probably hear it, the fluttering wings. But yeah, here I am continuing the walk. I don't know how long this video is going to be. What else was there to talk about? Yeah, I think I pretty much failed the Minecraft journey to walk to the world border without using cheats or exploits or anything. My first mistake was making it a multiplayer game. Second mistake was looking at the save file. No, I mean not the save files, but the video files. It's a mix between live streams and recorded videos. Now I forgot which ones are the actual files I should be using in the playlist, so that there are no gaps in between the videos. So I don't know what saved where, and it'd be so tedious to look back on the timestamps and put them in order. That's why you have to have good file management whenever you're trying to run a business or do anything. If you get your files on your computer out of order, that could be the end of your business. We're continuing to walk on this loop here. My parents took me home from the airport, dropped me off at their house. They're going to be taking me back to Fredericksburg soon. But I'm just waiting for them to wake up while I'm doing this walk. And I believe it's March 2021, and COVID is still a thing, which is very sad, but whatever. Not only ending people's lives, but also shutting all normal business down. In South Africa, they have slightly less cases than we do, but apparently everyone's scared to death of that, quote, new variant that came out of South Africa, which is why the country is on a red list for so many travel bans, including Netherlands. This is why I couldn't go home through them. But yeah, the time I spent with my fiance was very wonderful. It's just that, what was I going to say? It's too short. Like, I want to have an experience where I can be with her for a longer period of time. And it sounds like a car is coming. There's a dog over there running towards me. Hope they have an electric fence or something. I mean, like one of those invisible fences. That's what they usually should have. But they have, like, in South Africa, there were several dogs, including this big one named Samson that lived at my brother-in-law's place. And it's a massive dog. It was just like very threatening, but never got really close to us, just always stood its distance away from us. And the walking continues. What else is there to update people on? Really not much has happened besides just working that job that I'm working. Pretty normal hours actually, but still feels like don't have enough time to do all the things I'd like to be doing with the hours I work, but I guess that's what you get with any job. So I'm not going to complain there. But South Africa was a beautiful country, and hopefully Tanika and I will be moving together soon, getting married. What else was I going to say? Yeah. We finally got the first response to our immigration papers that we sent out. This is what happened one day. We were gonna have Tanika come over for a tourist visa, but then one day I was just decided, why don't we just do the immigration visa so we don't have to be away from each other anymore? So what's called as a 90-day fiance visa. So we're applying for that now. You have to get married within 90 days. And apparently, the people who processed those visas were backlogged by like 5 months because of COVID. So I believe recently, even though I haven't opened the letter yet, we finally got the receipt of that application, the receipt that they received it. And the next step in the process is the approval letter. After that will be, what comes after approval? Interview. Tanika has to do an interview in Johannesburg. And then apparently it gets fast-tracked after that. She should be able to come over soon, get married within 90 days. Like, this is such a stressful process. Like, oh my gosh. Especially at a time when COVID's happening. Can't even just get on a flight and see her that easily. I was able to do it, but Like even if I had like more time off work, COVID could prevent me from even seeing my loved one there. So I don't know what road I'm on, but whatever. I have GPS, I can walk back. Let's see. This first time pretty much I've gotten lost while walking through some random neighborhood here. But yeah, continuing the journey.